lovely place.
Yo, do you think you could like retell that whole story
What?
like about your foot? Because I was like, I didn't hear it because I was playing the intro.
Oh
'cause
yeah.
We just started the 19th episode of the podcast.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I was playing football and so I broke my ankle. I was in training camp
Yeah.
and I don't even remember what I was doing, but I just remember my foot. I heard my ankle pop,
Yeah.
and when it popped, I just like got off the field. They cut my cleat off. My foot was broken. I went to the hospital, and then I had a soft cast for like a week maybe or 2 weeks, and then they put me in the boot. I had the boot on for probably 8 weeks, and then my doctor cleared me to come back and play.
Yeah.
And I came back to practice. I probably practiced for about like a week or like a week and a half, and just I was practicing and I just bent my foot weird or something. I like felt my foot just kind of get like soft and tender, and I couldn't like step all the way, and I couldn't flex my foot. I was like, something's not right. And then I got back to the locker room and took my cleats off. My foot was purple.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, all right, it's broken again. I went back to the doctor, and they're like, yeah, you have a stress fracture. You're done for the season.
Yeah.
And then that was the end of my football career.
Yeah, I still
the most short-lived fucking football career ever.
Dude, at least you played football. I wanted to play football in high school so bad.
I didn't even play. That's the thing. I didn't even fucking play. I got hurt preseason, came back, got hurt in practice.
Oh shit.
I didn't even play. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I quit. I was like, this isn't for me. Like this is a sign that I should not be playing football.
You just immediately were getting hurt, like.
Yes, like I got hurt in training camp.
Yeah.
Like that's the first team event that you have.
Yeah.
I mean, I got hurt on it's like a 4-day camp. I got hurt on the last day, but it's like the first event like of the summer that you guys do, because it's like you have training camp in like early August, and then you have a week off, and then you start practice, and then you're practicing, every day.
Yeah, I got you.
And then so I got hurt in training camp, and then I was out for like 8 weeks, so I missed like probably the first 5 games, so like half of the season. And I came back, and I was like, I was a freshman, so I had a chance to play, you know what I'm saying? Like I hadn't played yet, and then I came back and got hurt again in practice, so I still hadn't even played in a game. And I was like, you know what, this just isn't for me. I'm done.
Yeah.
And then I just played roller hockey after that, and I had way more fun with that anyway.
Yeah, hockey's like kind of hard to beat, like when it comes to
yeah. Like I played roller hockey and street hockey, and like that was just the shit. Like all my friends did it. Everybody had fun. It wasn't like too serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You want that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never broken a bone. Like I'm knock on wood, like,
No, I'm like the most unlucky person with that kind of stuff.
I was gonna say, like with like football, I feel like you'll see a lot of
it's
like,
just inevitable.
Yeah, just athletes in general though. Like, you ever see that type of guy, or like he can just like somebody can just take a hit and like they like nothing ever happens to them. They're just fucking like. I feel like that's genetic. Like I feel like that, I feel like people can
get popped hard as fuck and just get up and just like be able to shake it off.
Yeah.
Like you can be hurt and be able to just shake it off and then deal with it later.
Yeah.
But I mean, you gotta also remember all those dudes are probably like popping pain pills in the locker room and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
True. That like a lot of NFL players talk about like playing numb when they were in the NFL.
Yeah, like especially after they're retired, because then they could they could say whatever they want. It doesn't matter. But
yeah, shit.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like basketball players too. Like I forget his name, but there's this guy on the Lakers, and he was on like a podcast or something with Snoop Dogg, and he was just talking about like how he would just be like blunted before every game. And he's like it don't matter now. He's like, I smoke all the time now. He's like, what are they gonna do? He's got a point. Like he's retired at like 32 and he's a millionaire. Like he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
exactly. Doesn't matter.
I heard like a lot of like especially linemen in the NFL will just like smoke right before they play. Like those like smoke weed.
Dude, like linemen get it the. I mean, I wouldn't say
some wide receivers that like.
On that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say they get it the worst, but they get it pretty bad. I mean, they're going full force against a dude that's just as big as them every single play the whole game.
Yeah.
And there's dudes who play O-line and D-line, so imagine that. Like, they're playing the entire game on the line.
Yeah, fuck that, man. There was this one kid, shout out to my friend Mike Lewandowski, that played the line like for our school. And like Mike was a good player. I personally don't think he was like the best guy on the team, but he was like just huge. Like he was like their biggest.
Yeah. Everybody's got like that kid on their team.
Yeah, and he played O and D line, and like fucking, I just remember like, I don't know. I'm just trying to compare it, I guess, to like somebody that I know from high school, but to think about like the pain because you probably get fucked up every week, like because you're playing every play, like every just rush and shit
and like
that.
practicing, 4 or 5 days a week too.
Yeah.
But I mean, and then you get like all the mental stress too of like dealing with big games, and plus like if you're a student athlete going to school, worrying about that kind of stuff too.
Yeah. It probably only gets more stressful, especially when you get into college. Like.
Yeah, and kids like, especially when you're in like your junior senior year and you're worried about getting recruited and stuff. Like I'm sure there's people that probably try to play through injuries because they know that there's like recruiters, or they know like this college coach is going to be at the game or whatever watching them.
And you only really get one chance because you only play like 12 games, so
it's
not like you don't have more time to really prove yourself. You have to play during that season.
Because I mean, if you're in your junior year and something happens and you're out for 8 weeks, it's almost your whole season. And I mean, it's harder to get scouted as a senior. They're already filling up those spots.
Yeah, I feel you. Damn. So for anyone who hasn't noticed yet, we're in a different location.
Yeah, we're in the garage.
Yeah, we're in the bull spot. We are not in my bedroom. This is my good friend Mike.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, this is Mike Larkin. He's my homie since like 6th grade, right?
Yeah, sixth grade. Yeah.
We had school together for like 1 year in middle school. We just been bulling.
Yeah, since then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing hockey and just doing stupid shit, getting into trouble.
Doing hood rat shit.
Yeah, pretty
smoking
much.
Weed, shit like
pretty
that.
much.
But like, yeah, we're in his garage. We're just chilling. Dude, you know what I noticed today? Like, we're on the topic of sports. Like,
yeah.
Because I work at a fucking Play It Again.
Right. Yeah.
And like, we noticed like now, like during this season, there's like no sports to watch on TV.
Right now,
Yeah, because we always put sports on, and now we have like nothing to put on.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know there's not even really anything going on right now. I mean, I know there's like the women's national soccer team, I think they're playing right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, there's like golf.
Yeah, we have a lot of golf on. We have a lot of people just come into that place for just like for a lot of golf shit, like a lot of.
Yeah, I was watching. I turned on ESPN the other day at like 2 a.m, and they were. It was like ESPN 4, so it's like the one that plays all the weird sporting events, and they were playing like a. Whatever you call it, like cornhole or whatever, where you throw them onto like the boards, throw the bags in there. And, like, these dudes were going hard,
dude.
They were sinking every single one. Like it was like straight in. I was like, that's a slept-on athlete right there.
Yeah, let them play the people tailgating at like XTU or something.
Oh yeah.
I bet you we got a couple hidden like
good
Olympians.
Old country boys.
Yeah, dude, we were cleaning that up the other night, and they left this fucking stump, like a big ass stump.
Like a tree stump?
Yeah, it was like about this. It was like this wide. Like it was like
like an entire tree stump.
Yeah, we had to.
It was just probably in the back of their truck, and they're like, "Well, this is getting thrown out."
Yeah, the one guy had he had to get a chainsaw and like cut it to like. But I think we saw it and he just put it over in like this pile of trash. Like he didn't even like really get rid of it.
That's
yeah. He moved it over to the corner of the parking lot, which I guess is whatever. But I don't know how he moved it. I guess he just moved it with like with like his truck or something.
Just like pushed it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean,
well, did he put it in the back of like the Gator?
No, it was like he was on a truck with a trailer, and no way we were getting it over the trailer. It had like the rails and everything. Like
it was like I mean, was it heavy?
Yeah, it was a big ass stump. I thought me and Jack could lift it, but like I didn't know what was gonna happen. Like if we tried, you know what I'm saying? And no way we were getting it over that fucking thing. Like,
yeah, I would just be like, I don't know what you want me to do with this.
Yeah. That fucking job is crazy, dude. You know what I just noticed? You guys have a beautiful Grateful Dead carving over there. I remember.
Yeah.
If you go, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's really dope. I'm pretty sure.
It's handmade.
They sell those that's like one of the Deadheads, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A guy in one of my dad's old bands made that.
Yeah.
At his house, just like in his garage, I guess.
That's cool as shit. I thought like, cause I went to not this year's, that was like last Thursday, but last year's, when I went to go work it, there was a guy selling these like wooden. they weren't like carvings, but they were like almost like plaques. Like they were like all, they looked beautiful. Like they were all like oiled and like this and that. They looked like really nice. And he was just selling them like at like, you know, the Grateful Dead little
like in the
commune.
Like in the front, like in front of BB&T.
Yeah, like well in the lot, yeah, because they all set up in the lot. This year was fucking crazy. There's like, because you know how they like travel, so they all stay the night, so it's like one bit. It's like going down.
It's like a big group of people. Yeah.
It's almost like walking down like a little like
hippie commune.
Yeah. but it's like it's not even like that. It's like when you go to like the fucking like you know, like when they set up those tents in like Center City during Christmas time, or just anything like that, where you go into like an Amish market and like everything there is like the Reading Terminal Market.
Yeah.
That's all a lot of food, but it's like everything there they're trying to sell you something. It's the same shit.
Yeah. Oh, so people like line up and sell stuff.
Yeah, it's
that's
the same
cool.
shit. Like they put tents down, they all sell shit, and I think that's how they just like make their money to keep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is that where they saw the nitrous oxide balloons at?
Well, those guys are just like walking around. Like I took a video of just like people, and then you heard this big like ding, and it was I went like this, and it was a can of nitrous. Just like fell. Somebody put it on the ground. Like, oh, dude, we had to pick up like a fucking 1,000 balloons at least, probably a piece. Like it's like 1 million fucking balloons.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's insane.
But once it got to be like 3:15, it started pouring rain, and our supervisor was like, "Fuck it, just like go home."
Yeah, like I mean, you know, I feel like he just knew at that point, like, all right, nobody is getting any work done now. Like,
yeah.
It's pouring. Nobody's gonna get any work done.
Yeah.
Like, you guys might as well just go home. Everybody probably looked miserable.
Yeah. I mean,
covered in trash juice and rain.
I was at that point of the night where I was like, you know what, because I got so dirty to a point where I was like, you know what, like I'm committed to this night. It's like fuck it. So I was just like I wanted to leave obviously, but like I figured I was just like fuck it. If I had to pick up shit in the rain, like at least I'm gonna get cleaned off from the fucking rain a little bit maybe.
Yeah.
I cut my leg there the last time I was there.
On what?
I don't know if it was glass or like the trailer, but it was cool because like I really only asked for like some napkins, but then the one guy. We drove over to the other truck and got like the first aid kit and like sprayed it with like antiseptic spray.
Should probably get tested.
Yeah.
You never know, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
you might have caught Hep C.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's possible, but I don't know. I cleaned it out like immediately once I saw it.
Yeah. No, I'm sure you're fine.
But
yeah. That'd be a pretty shitty way to get a disease.
Yeah, just
like what happened? Like I don't know. I just woke up. Now I have Hep C.
Yeah.
These things just happen.
Yeah. Dude, that would fucking suck. Like if you have to get like one of those diseases and you didn't even get to like fuck somebody. But like
you'd be like, oh, what'd you do? Like you banged some girl or something? It's like, no, I got cut with a piece of glass in Camden.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Yeah.
That's an underwhelming story.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would just lie at that point. I mean, you gotta just make up a cooler story than that. Like,
yeah.
That's just lame. You can't even tell people that. You gotta be like, I don't even know. Just come up with some cool shit.
Yeah, I don't know. That fucking I don't know what I would do. I just feel like but also I was thinking like, if you're fucking someone with like Hep C or just somebody with like, I guess you wouldn't necessarily notice, but like I feel like. You kind of know this person's.
You should probably have that conversation at some point.
Yeah.
Like, by the way, do you have any diseases? Might be something you want to bring up at some point.
Especially with someone you don't know well. You know
like if it's like some random person or just I don't know. I mean like I don't know. I feel like I feel like I would want to know that. I don't know about anybody else. But I would want to know that.
Yeah. Fucking, dude, you gotta be careful. Especially like I feel like anyone. In Camden, and this is actually, I'm going to take this in a whole different direction, but like fucking just on the topic of Camden, I'm just thinking about like the other day we were there and Jack had to take a shit in the porta potty.
Yeah.
Right? And he's like in there and like all those homeless guys like live in those porta potties. So there was like a line of like 5 porta potties and Jack was in like the middle one and Jack's like, I need like toilet paper. And I heard from over here, like I didn't see anybody. I heard, hey man, he needs some toilet paper. like And
oh my god.
I was like, yeah. So I walked over there, and the guy handed me like his just hand came out of the porta potty, like nothing else. Just a hand, and he handed me like a Dunkin' Donuts napkin. And I gave it back to Jack, and like the other guy over here was like, "Hey, buddy, I got." He was in. So they were all in like the normal size ones.
Yeah.
He was in the big one.
So so he had the luxury one.
Yeah, he had the luxury one. Yeah.
Probably like the wheelchair accessible one or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was just like you could tell he was the king of the commune. Like he was
like
king.
he had the king suite.
Yeah, he was definitely the fucking landlord of like everybody else.
He's like, all right, everybody gets 4 pieces of toilet paper per day.
Yeah.
Use it wisely.
Fucking, he was like, hey buddy, you need some toilet paper? I got some in here. And my friend Jack was like, nah, I'm good. But then he just wiped his ass with a fucking Dunkin' Donuts napkin. Like, just dumb.
I mean, dude, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
I mean, if not, like, worst case backup scenario, you take one of your socks off and you walk the rest of the night without a sock.
Yeah.
I'm talking like emergency situation. There's nobody there. Like,
yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Or just wipe with your underwear and take your underwear off.
I feel like I'd rather have one sock than no underwear, though. Like,
but
and
you
what if you're wearing jeans?
Yeah, but I mean, there you wouldn't really be wearing jeans. But in general, you're just saying shitting yourself.
I'm
somewhere.
just not him. Just like
yeah.
I think I'd rather have one sock. And you can flip the sock inside out so you get 2 wipes out of it.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or you can just use parts of it, like.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta use that sock carefully. It depends how disgusting of a shit it is. Like, if we're talking like you had hot wings, you're gonna need a couple socks.
Yeah.
Like, but.
I think Jack got sick from fucking, he went to Cancun. I think he drank the water.
Oh.
And he got sick.
Dude.
That's the one thing I told him.
That's the one thing everybody
I told him.
tells him, yeah.
I was like, don't drink the water. And he said, like, on the 4th day, he just, like, they were out somewhere. He's like, I have to drink the water. Like, he just drank it.
I mean.
Or some shit like that.
Yeah, dude, if I go there, I'm not drinking water unless it comes out of, like, a bottle.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand. I mean, do they just not get sick from it? Because I guess they're just, like, their bodies are just used to it, and it just doesn't make them sick? Because obviously they drink it. I mean,
yeah. I
don't know. Or maybe that's just a myth. Actually, it's not a myth. Their water's probably dirty. But, I mean, I don't know.
They probably drink it, and they probably drink less of it, too. Because, like, I feel like...
It's Mexico, dude. They're definitely drinking a lot of water. It's hot out, like, every single day.
True. But, like, remember, do you remember when, I don't know, I just remember learning in, like, history, like, when, like, water was so dirty they couldn't, like, get, like, clean drinking water, they would, like, ferment it into beer, because that was, like, the first way you could, like, make it, like, drinkable, you know what I'm saying? So
I didn't know that.
There was, like, a period in, like, the 17
when it was just only beer,
where people were just drunk off their ass, and people were, like, weren't drinking water.
Dude, can you imagine that? Could you imagine that if, like,
clean.
If there was just no longer water and it was like, yeah, everybody's drinking Miller Lite.
Yeah, that'd be the closest thing.
Like people would be at the gym with a 32-ounce cup of Miller Lite, like just running on a treadmill.
Yeah.
Everybody's piss drunk all the time.
Yeah. Eventually, like, I bet you our species would, like, I bet you we would
probably wouldn't get drunk anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like your body would just like evolve to just use it and not get drunk from it.
It would definitely take like at least a few hundred years.
Oh yeah, no, we would be drunk for the rest of our lives and our kids and our grandkids, but
yeah. Is there still anything in this?
Nah, probably not. Oh yeah, maybe there is.
Not really. Do you want?
No, I'm cool.
Dump it out.
So I'm leaving for Germany in a week.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah, I'm leaving a week from today, next Tuesday.
Yeah. So you're going to Amsterdam too? Like, what's the trip like? What's kind of like the itinerary? Is there a huge plan, or is it just kind of like?
Kind of loose plans, but so we're leaving on the 2nd. So we'll get there on the 2nd. Where we're staying is about 30 minutes from the airport, so we'll be there right after we get there.
Yeah.
And I think our plan is to hang out in Germany, because my buddy that I'm going with is from there, so all of his friends live there.
Yeah.
So he's got, like all these people that he knows there and stuff, so he wants to catch up with all these people that he hasn't seen.
Yeah.
So we're probably going to hang out there for, I would say, like 5 days or maybe a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then just, catch up with people, go out to bars, do all that stuff, go out to eat, hang out with his grandmom. And then we're going to take a train to Amsterdam, and we're gonna stay there for 2 or 3 nights and just get a hotel. It's about a 3-hour train ride from there, and we're getting a Eurorail pass, so it pretty much is, you can buy it for specific amounts of times. You can buy it for a month or for a year, but pretty much you get free reign to ride on all of the trains that go in the EU. So you can pretty much buy this pass and ride to any country that's in the EU.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, I mean, we want to go to like Austria, Switzerland. Like probably about half of the trip is going to be like a backpacking trip. So we're going to stay in Germany for probably about 5 days or a week, and then go to Amsterdam, and then from there we're going to backpack for a couple of days, and then probably about like 5 or so days before we leave, we'll come back and we'll hang out in Germany for our last couple of days, and then we'll leave from there.
That's cool.
And our connecting flight is in Iceland.
Oh,
so we'll be in Iceland for a little bit.
Stop at Iceland, yeah.
I mean, we're not even gonna leave the airport, but because I think our layover is only for like 2 hours, so we'll probably just land and just immediately go to the bar.
Yeah, yeah.
and just start getting drunk before we get on the plane again.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, we gotta, like, it's like a 6-hour plane ride to Iceland. I think it's like 6.5 hours, and then it's like a 4-hour ride from there to Germany.
Yeah, I got you.
So, I mean, yeah, I'm definitely trying to be drunk when I get on that plane.
Yeah. Dude, fucking
But it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what I was just gonna say about fucking Germany, or like or no, backpacking. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Like are you guys backpacking through like the cities, or like are you backpacking like, is it like?
Well, we're also going to travel a lot in Germany too, because there's a lot of like other cities and stuff that we want to go to, and there's a lot of mountain ranges that we want to go hiking at.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, you've seen all the pictures of like the old churches with the really high steeples. And,
yeah.
We want to go check those places out. So I mean, we're probably just gonna ride the trains around, maybe even sleep on the trains, because if you lay your trip out to like, let's say you were gonna go somewhere for 2 days. Get there, hang out for 2 days, and then you want to go to a different city, and if you have like an 8-hour train ride, take the train ride at night, so you get on the train at like midnight.
And then people just sleep anyway.
Yeah, so set an alarm on your phone, sleep, and then, wake up and you just get off the train and you're already at your next place, and then you don't have to spend money on a hotel.
Yeah, yeah.
So like we're honestly just winging it, but he's done these kind of trips before, because he's lived there, and he's been there. He's been back to visit a bunch of times, and he's gone there by himself.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
are you gonna take video? You should take a video and like edit it all together. Take like a picture.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to bring my GoPro, because I have another camera, but I don't know like what I want to bring.
Bring like a GoPro. That'd be cool.
Because I mean, I'll definitely take a ton of pictures on my phone, but I probably, if I'm taking videos and stuff, I'm probably not gonna do it on my phone. It's gonna eat all my storage.
Yeah, use like a GoPro would be perfect.
I have one in my room. I just don't really use it, but I feel like I should bring it.
Yeah, just get it in like a tripod, and like even if it's just a tripod, you just have to hold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people do. They'll just bring that around and like.
Yeah. They have like, it's not like a selfie stick, but it's like a stick that you. They also have like a stick that you can put like your GoPro on, so you can hold it, or they have like chest mounts.
Yeah, yeah.
They have a bunch of cool different stuff. If you go to like Best Buy, they literally have a wall of like different mounts and stuff that you can get.
Yeah, yeah. I used one of those one time when I was like 14, and like just like hockey practice. Like I just put it on my helmet. It was just like watching like the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw one that was really cool. It's called like a stabilizer mount.
Yeah.
So people who like take car videos or like motorcycle videos and drift or whatever, like street racing.
Ooh,
like if you have one mounted on your center console, or if you have one mounted on the outside of your car, it keeps it so like the case holds the camera inside of it, and while you're turning or sliding or whatever, like the camera stays still, and the camera itself won't move, so it like stays centered with the way that you're moving, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it keeps it like
so like your camera won't move at all, so it gets like a really clear angle.
That's kind of similar to like how you have like, you ever see those things with like microphones, like a mic stabilizer, where it'll be like just basically like a cradle, and like.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. But I think I've seen that before. I don't know if it's from Colby's thing, Or like
it might have been from him because I was I was thinking about him when I said that, so it might have been from him.
Yeah.
I know somebody has one that I know.
Yeah. Shout out to Colby Hampel.
Killing the photography game.
Yeah. He.
Also, his car is stupid fast.
Really?
Yeah. It's scary. It's a LS1 swapped Miata.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much. I don't know the curb weight. I mean, it definitely weighs less than 2,000 pounds, and it's got about 400 something horsepower, 400 torque. Like, that car is fast. And he does a whole lot of photo shoots, a whole lot of crazy editing and stuff. Like, you could tell he spends like a lot of time on it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Colby, OG homie.
That's like my friend Jeff. He does a lot of editing too. But what was I just gonna say? Fucking, he actually hit me up when I first like made the Facebook page for the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, anybody on Facebook, go like the Facebook page. Yeah.
Like it. Heard it.
Fucking yeah, like he hit me up and he's like, yeah, that's cool. I've been like always been interested in like shit like this. So I was thinking about having him on sometime soon. Yeah,
we gotta get him on here. He's a busy dude, but you gotta get him on here.
Yeah, he hit me up around like, I don't know, maybe a month ago. I told him I would have him on like sometime soon. But like, yeah.
Do you have his number?
Yeah, I could probably like arrange that, like, but I just like I've been having kind of a lot of people on just like if I'm like hanging out, like say we're playing like hockey like before, you know what I mean?
I'll like to do it with them.
Or or like fucking like just like people like, just people kind of more like, you know what I'm saying? Like we tried to record like the second episode, but like we just ended up not.
Oh yeah, it just got scrapped because the audio got messed up, right?
Yeah. Most of the
I think we had the music on way too loud.
Yeah, we had the music on like loud, and the fucking that was like ancient. That was I mean it hasn't been that long, but that was like episode 1 of the podcast, like.
Yeah.
And
like
it got scrapped. 1 or 2, and like it fucking that shit was funny though, cause like that shit was funny because I was just playing fucking like. I was playing YouTube videos because like I didn't know what to speak about. Like I felt like I needed to start with like something and just like show shit. So, like,
that's kind of hard. Like I mean, I feel like when you're first starting, it's kind of hard to just get into it and like be like, all right, I'm gonna talk about this or whatever.
I will say, even after only doing like this is gonna be the 19th episode. Like even after only doing that many, like I still just feel way more like it's actually really like fun because it's almost kind of feels like a public speaking course a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like it was easier for me too. I feel like when I did it I was kind of weird, like I didn't really know what to talk about and stuff, but now it's just like it's whatever,
we're just talking. We weren't talking, like that was like you came over and I remember like before we started we were kind of chilling. It's always good to like before you start a podcast or something just kind of chill and start talking. Like even like tonight
start the combo up a little bit.
I kind of just let us in, like we were already having a conversation and I just kind of started recording, like let us into the conversation. But sometimes fucking like we weren't saying anything, so then I just like hit record.
I think we might have got too stoned before because there was definitely like
that
a
like
solid like 10-15 seconds at a time there would just be like a little bit of silence, and it was just it's also it messes you up once it gets quiet because then it's like you're trying to think of something to say, but like as you're thinking, it's just going longer and longer of being quiet, and it's like weird when you start talking about something else.
Yeah, I mean that happens all the time. Like you have lulls in every podcast, but like when it's happening when it's happening like every minute, like
like you can't like you can tell when people just can't go from subject to subject. Like, all right, what should we talk about now? Like you can't be sitting there doing that. Like,
that's why like
what do you want to talk about?
I mean, if you do it at like a high profile, if like say you're like a popular podcaster or something, I feel like it's easier to get like more talkative guests on.
Yeah, because I mean they probably know a bunch of people doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's like they're both probably very like easy to talk to each other.
Yeah. It's funny though, because like a lot of the people that I've had on, just like regulars and stuff, like just like friends and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking like they what was I just gonna say? I've noticed that like when we first started, it was kind of like quiet and like whatever, and like now I feel like the people that have done it like a few times like really like just like get into it as soon as we start. Yeah,
because I mean I feel like it's weird if you've never done it. It's just you don't really know what to expect. Like you think it's gonna be something, but you're literally just sitting here talking to each other.
Yeah.
And I think some people it probably messes with their head that people are gonna see it and they're like, oh, I don't want to say like the wrong thing and have this person see it or whatever. But it's
yeah, exactly.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, for real. Like Yeah, it can be a little like nerve-wracking, but that's like the type of shit where I just feel like, because I still think of shit in the back of my head that like, I guess I wouldn't necessarily like bring up and say publicly, but also, it's like I don't really think about that when I'm chilling. I'm just, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like I mean, I guess in the back of your head, you definitely just know like you're not gonna say certain things or talk about a certain person or whatever. But then it's just like that's already kind of out of your head. Like you just know that you're not gonna bring that up while you're on the podcast.
Yeah, facts.
Like you're not gonna be like, oh shit, I wasn't supposed to say that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
that's what was happening in the beginning too. Like, people would like. That's why like a lot of like, because generally I didn't want to name drop anybody, but once we just started getting into old stories and shit,
it's
a name slips out and you're just like fuck it, like said the name.
One slipped out.
Yeah,
it's already out of the bag.
Yeah, I've name dropped a lot of teachers. I hope someday like if they hear it, like they're like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean
that would be funny though, because like what the fuck, what are they gonna do?
I could name drop teachers in like certain stories, but I mean, I don't even really have any teachers that I could like shit on. Like I don't really have any teachers I hated that bad. I mean, I could tell like. A bunch of stories about teachers.
Did you have any like pedophiliac teachers in your school? Like they got caught?
There was this guy. All right, well I'll name drop this guy because he's in jail and he doesn't work there, so it doesn't matter. But Mr. Sesnick, I don't even really know like the details of the story, but he got arrested and got taken out of school for having an inappropriate relationship with a student.
Damn, that's crazy.
And this was last year, so This happened after I was already out of high school, but he taught at the school while I was there. I never had him as a teacher, but I knew people who did, and they were like, "Damn, like that's crazy. He got locked up."
Yeah.
and like I mean, they literally cops showed up, took him. His job was gone. He was in jail.
Yeah, there's a teacher at Highland that I'm not gonna name drop, but just somebody who I just feel like hasn't gotten caught yet and like will, you know what I mean? Just like this creepy ass fucking guy.
Like you could just, does he just look creepy? You can look at him and be like, oh, dude's weird.
I mean maybe a little bit, not even.
Like you know people that have that look. You just
it's more just like those teachers that like fucking. You ever have those teachers where they have like their little circle of like literally just girls, like the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Weird as fuck.
That's always weird because you can tell too, like you can tell when it'll make the whole class uncomfortable. People are just looking at each other like, do you guys see this shit?
Yeah.
Like do you see this?
Yeah.
What is he doing?
I've
like he just called this kid an asshole and he's over here like rubbing her shoulders.
Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, this guy you'd ask him a question and he'd come up and like rub your back. Like it didn't matter.
Yeah.
It didn't matter if you
That's
were like
weird.
a girl or a
That's
boy.
off-putting.
Like. But if you were a girl, he did it like if you were a guy, he might do like this. But if you were a girl, he would be like all fucking over you. Yeah. It was really weird.
Yeah.
Did you see that? There was that video on Twitter of that teacher. He was like rubbing the girl's back.
Oh
like,
yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Like that kind of stuff. Like that video, that guy's definitely doesn't teach there anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and just the fact that someone just happened to take a video at the right time, that means that happens all the time.
Yeah.
Like, and also that means they probably knew he was doing it because they're like, oh, you see him, he's about to do it. I'm gonna take a video, and then they literally caught him doing it.
Yeah.
Like that means that dude was doing that shit all the time.
Yeah, and like I feel like you see that more than you'd think in high school from at least one teacher. Like.
Yeah. I mean, but it's also not even just. Like them being inappropriate, I think people just also get like too comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
And it's like teachers will just like let shit slide too much, or the other way around. Like a teacher will do something to a student and it's kind of weird, but they just let it slide, and then it just like keeps happening. It'll get weirder.
Yeah.
And not even anything like necessarily inappropriate, but just kind of something that's like a little weird, like that a teacher normally wouldn't do.
You're just off-putting.
And it's just like, all right, whatever. Like that was weird, and then you don't say anything.
Yeah.
But then it's like.
Then
more weird stuff starts happening. You're like, all right, maybe I should stop going here.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I should stop hanging out in this class.
Dude, honestly, I've seen that. I'm not gonna say anything about who it is, but like, I've kind of seen that in like sports too. You know what I'm saying?
What,
just weird coaches and shit.
It's crazy, dude. People are sick.
Yeah, I know, it's fucked.
Like. And it's all. I mean, every time it's always somebody that like you wouldn't expect.
Yeah.
Like when you hear it, you're just like, wow, I would not have expected that.
Yeah, there was somebody. There was somebody in the like the Belmar and like West Effort street hockey thing. It's like apparently like a 23-year-old kid was like, he was coaching like a fucking like cadet team or something, or like a B. I think cadet team.
Yeah, so they're all like
It's
what,
like
14,
13,
15?
13 to 15.
Okay.
And like he was like he had a girl player on his team, and he was like texting her and like asking her for like basically nudes, like.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Did like what did the girl do?
Like she fucking was like traumatized. Fucking.
But
like,
did she like say anything?
Yeah, she told fucking I'm pretty sure she told fucking like the one coach or somebody, and told like another, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like.
So like she told like an adult.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And like fucking. That kid went to jail.
Dude, that's
like,
that's
fucking,
so bad.
Fucking, I was watching a video of the hearing, and he was like not even there. He was on like a TV, like he was like.
Was
on
a guy
FaceTime
like somebody that you
some
knew
shit.
or no?
No, it was like somebody that apparently used to work at like the place that I work, but like doesn't work there anymore. But he got.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, and he got like fucking caught for that shit. It's crazy. I mean, it's public news. Like I didn't even say his name, but like. You know, everybody knows it.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's. I mean, it's. If it was on the news, then
you can go and look it up. Yeah.
If you really want to know.
Yeah, it's fucked. But yeah, apparently like he got that charge, and then he would just like he would come back in there and like talk to someone like our employees, and they'd be like, dude, like we don't want to talk to you.
I'd be like, dude, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Fucking crazy, bro.
I don't want to be around this kind of people. It's
Sometimes I'll pick up like an item in the store, and I'll see like it's an older item, and I'll see it was like tagged by him. I'm like, ew, dude.
Ew, gross,
yeah.
dude. A pedophile touched that.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, fuck.
Did he work there like right before you did?
I don't know how long before, but like sometime before. Yeah, I haven't been there that long. Like
what, 3 months, something like that?
Yeah, like some
months?
of the employees I worked with have been there for like a couple of years or more, so like they saw him, I guess, within that time.
Did any of the guys from the store that closed in Mount Laurel come to your store or no? You know what I'm talking about? Remember the one that was right by like the BMW dealership?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like how that one closed?
I don't know if anybody came there. I know that I'm pretty sure my owner like wants to try to buy that store.
And like open it?
Yeah, and open it back up. But
that would be cool.
Yeah. Well, a lot of
people used to go in there all the time.
Yeah, and that guy, apparently the guy that like ran that, like the way he ran his business, like he would just like, cause like if you go to like our store, like there's like a whole system for like buying all the stuff, and like, you know what I mean, and like a POS system. Like he would just like there's margins you're supposed to hit. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to do each individual item. He would just look at a pile of shit and be like, I'll give you like $50. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
He was just.
But I'm sure. I mean, if you own the store, you can do that. You can just kind of scan through it and be like, all right.
And
I might make some money off this.
Yeah, and he made so much money off of just hockey stuff. His whole business was hockey stuff.
Yeah, because I mean that's all those kids around there play hockey, and I'm sure they're trading stuff in all the time.
And he was selling stuff like like even like we have a lot of hockey stuff in our store. Like we don't have a ton, like not nearly as much as like he had, but like fucking.
Oh yeah, that store was all hockey stuff.
Yeah,
there's racks of sticks and equipment.
Yeah, it's hard with hockey because like down here it's like there's such a market. You know what I mean? A big ice hockey market. Yeah, and like a lot of people just like pay. I mean,
it's also just richer like towns and neighborhoods. All those kids play ice hockey.
Yeah, yeah. Because Deptford, our biggest fucking thing is like street hockey, I think.
Yeah. Well, where are you guys? Don't you guys have the Hollydale ice hockey team? Is that in your town?
That's like near Choice. That's like right across the street from Choice Inline. So that's like Washington Township. So it's like 20 minutes from my house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like fucking. Yeah, dude. I kind of wish I would have played ice hockey in like high school because I had all the gear basically. I just had to pay the registration. You know what I mean?
It's so expensive.
I know. Yeah, it's dumb expensive.
I kind of wish I would have played too. It definitely would have been fun, but like honestly, I wouldn't have even wanted my parents to pay for that. Like I know how much people would have to pay for like club fees every year, and it's
I
mean it's like hundreds of dollars.
Just for high school.
Yeah, like I mean for and then like for the kids who played like Flyers Youth or whatever, like teams like that were like an ice hockey team.
Yeah, that's just.
I mean, you're paying like $800 a season.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's
more
not
now,
including equipment and like also just getting to games, and there's a travel game, so you're having to drive farther, and
Yeah, yeah.
And you got to keep in mind, like, all those kids are, like, kids. Like, none of those kids drive.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I mean, their parents are going to all those games or somebody's going to them.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a big commitment.
Yeah.
And also, like, if you get hurt, like, you just got screwed out of a bunch of money. Like,
yeah,
I mean, like, you paid for the whole season, you get hurt, and you can't
like,
play.
Yeah, anybody who plays for those, like, really high, like, profile, like, travel ice hockey teams, they're paying at least, like, $2,000 a season, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's
But,
insane.
I mean, all those kids are probably in it to play, like, seriously, though. Like, they're like, they want to go somewhere with hockey if they're on a team like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That's, like, the stepping stone to getting scouted to good schools and then, like, possibly going to the NHL. Because, like, Johnny Gaudreau is from South Jersey.
Yeah, Hollydale, like, where the Hollydale Hurricanes
Yeah, that's where he played, right?
His dad owns that place, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played there. He played for Gloucester Catholic, like, you know. Yeah, that's so crazy. You don't
South Jersey legend.
Yeah, South Jersey
him and Mike Trout.
Yeah, facts. That is really dope. That's like Bobby Ryan used to play for the Cougars, like the travel team I used to play for.
Yeah.
Bobby Ryan played for them for like a season because he was from Cherry Hill.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, he's from Cherry Hill and like he played like ice hockey around here and then apparently he played like one season on like roller and he was like disgusting. He was just way better than everybody else. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's just like.
Dude, I read this story about Wayne Gretzky that when he played like Pee Wee hockey, when he was like I guess his first season, I don't know, he was like 5.
Yeah.
He scored like 320 goals or something in a season, like just a ridiculous amount of goals. And he said that he wanted to stop playing hockey when he was so young because he knew that he was just like gonna dominate everyone.
Yeah.
And like he said that he didn't even want to play hockey anymore, but then he kept playing, and then obviously he's like.
Yeah.
One of the greatest hockey players ever.
Yeah.
I gotta find this.
His by his stats, he's easily like the greatest. Like. Well, that's like Sidney Crosby. Sidney Crosby used to have like 400 goals a season in like Pee-wees and shit.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta find this.
Stretch. Oh, my knee's killing me. Get up and stretch. Ooh.
Oh yeah, look at this. Total points. This is his 1971-72 season, so he's like 5 years old.
Yeah.
378 goals, 139 assists, 517 total points. And he was so like crazy. A child.
Yeah, that's
scoring like 8 goals a game, like just absolutely murking kids.
How old do you think he was in 71 or 72? Because he played in the NHL in the 80s. Most of the 80s, I think.
I could tell you. He was born in. He's 58, so he was born in 61, so he was 11.
That's fucking insane.
He was 10, and he scored 518 points in one season. Like, that's just so ridiculous. And also, you got to think like, how many games were in the season?
Yeah.
Like, how was he able to score that many points?
Probably like 24 games, like 30. I don't.
Like, that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
But also, you got to remember, like, you know that they were in the playoffs. Like, you know that they made the playoffs that year and probably fucking just won every game by like 8 points.
Yeah, that's like such a tilt, like like travel hockey and shit, youth hockey. Because if you just have one kid that shows up that's just immediately way better than everybody else, because it happens, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean there were definitely kids like when I started playing hockey when I was like I don't know 10. Yeah. Like there were kids that were just so good, and then when we were 18, like those kids were just disgusting, and they all played other sports too.
Yeah.
Like I mean there were just kids that were like just naturally gifted athletes at like 10 years old that were just shitting on people.
Yeah.
Like you could just look at them and be like, yeah, they're gonna be a beast. Yeah. Like dude, once they hit puberty.
Remember we used to play street hockey in Marlton?
Yeah, Marlton street hockey was awesome.
I still remember the one game like our summer teams played against each other. That was funny. Like
yeah, we were definitely
still remember that shit.
Gooning on the rink the whole time.
I think we started around the same time because I started when I was 10.
Yeah, I was in like 4th or 5th grade, something like that. Like 5th grade probably.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I played soccer from when I was like young until I was probably 10, and then I stopped playing soccer and started playing hockey. I also played basketball for one season.
Really?
Yeah, and I like jammed my finger a bunch of times and just like got hurt a bunch.
That sucks.
But I was literally like 8.
Yeah.
But that was another short-lived career.
My sister did a season of basketball. It was like the funniest season of basketball like ever. Like I took a half-court shot at like the thing. This was like an elementary school like basket. It was like not a big basketball court. And I threw it because I didn't think I was gonna. If I shot it and I airballed, I was gonna fucking just feel so shitty. So like I just decided to throw it, and I threw it like 20, like here was the hoop, like if you're looking at it, I threw it like over here and some guy caught it. Like it was like completely missed.
Like you didn't even you weren't even near the backboard.
My friend Dante took a half court shot at like a Highland pep rally or something.
Yeah.
Or at the basketball game, and fucking like he airballed by like a mile. Like here was the there's a video somewhere. It's like here's center court, and like say like here's the net. Like or like it would have been this way, but like he shot it and it just went like it didn't even make it to the net. Like,
oh my god, yeah, I wouldn't even do that.
And everybody was like everybody was just like going off in the gym and shit. Like,
yeah, I'd be so embarrassed, dude. I would probably leave. I honestly would just leave the gym. I'd be like, all right, everybody's gonna roast me, and like people were taking videos and all that. Oh my god, I would never let that go.
Somebody made it. I forget. Somebody made it. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, he got showed up by that kid. Yeah. This guy's like, look at this moron. I'm gonna make it first shot.
Sorry, Dante. Dante's been on the podcast a couple times. I don't know if you've watched any of them.
I've seen I don't know if I've seen that one.
Can I hit that?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I need another water. I'll just wait.
I've been kind of hitting these more a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like if I'm stoned, it kind of gives me a little bit of a jolt. People say it mellows them out, but I don't know. I'm the opposite. I feel like it gives me a little jolt.
It definitely mellows me out. Like, I don't know. Makes me feel really chill.
Yeah, yeah.
Just really relaxed.
Just smoking anything, like any type of like anytime obviously weed makes you chill, but like just the act of smoking something is just like
this. Yeah, it's like relaxing.
Feels stoic. Yeah.
I mean, it's bad, but it's like relaxing.
Yeah. Damn.
Should have other ways to relax, but it helps.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel you. Damn, we're at like the 47-minute mark.
Yeah.
This is like a solid little episode.
Yeah, wrap it up in a couple minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right.
It's a good one, though. I mean, like, the longest one I had was like over a couple hours, and it was good, but I feel like it kind of like the 45 minutes an hour ones are the ones that really like people listen. People will actually sit down and listen.
Because I mean, if you open a podcast and it's 3 hours, you could just be like, oh, I'm not watching all of this,
and just watch some of it.
Yeah. But then if it's like if they're having a good conversation, you'll just keep watching.
You'll just get into it. Yeah. I'll always put them.
I got a topic I got to bring up real quick.
All right. Yeah.
So I was watching this podcast actually earlier today. They talk about French toast, waffles, pancakes. You gotta rank them. Gotta pick.
I would make pancakes number one, bro. I love pancakes.
Bro, pancakes is number 3 for me.
Really? Well, like, you know what? Probably waffles. And then
I feel like French toast is the elite breakfast, like, though. I mean...
Yeah, but I don't know.
There's more effort put into French toast.
I like chocolate chip waffles.
Chocolate chip waffles do schmack.
Yeah, with, like, sugar on top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean...
But, like, yeah, like...
But, like, pancakes are just too basic. I don't fuck with pancakes like that.
Yeah, pancakes are basic, but if you can make them, you can, like... I feel like pancakes are just classic.
You can, but a piece of, like, plain French toast versus just a plain pancake, you know what I'm saying? I'm going with the French toast all day.
If you go to a diner, like, I say after a workout or something, there's nothing better if you're getting a big meal than just, like, an omelet and, like, home fries and then, like, rye toast or some shit like that. Like, you get that whole, like, palette, and then when you get done that, you eat your pancakes. Like, a short stack of pancakes.
Yeah. Like, you eat your first meal, and then you're like, all right, let me get the pancakes now.
Yeah. That shit always just
Dude, now I want to go to the diner.
Yo, I actually didn't eat. We should go to the diner. Are you down?
We could. But, like, where do you want to go? Because Marlton Diner is...
Closed?
It's open, but it's
we'll look up like another one close by. See if we
Yeah.
can find like a classic ass diner. You know what smacks? The Medport diner. I wonder if it's open right now. That's kind of far, but like that shit.
It's not that far. It's like 10 minutes.
Oh, dude.
It's in it's just down like 73 in Mount Laurel. It's like right by
Yeah.
the DMV, and there's like Popeyes right there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
10 minutes from here.
I got you. Yeah,
It's
we
in,
could do that.
Oh, it's in Medford. It's not in Mount Laurel. I lied.
Yeah, that'd be dope though. I fuck with that place. It's kind of a little expensive, but shout out to the Medport Diner. About to hit that shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, homie.
All right.
It's a solid episode.
Solid episode.
Glad we got
yeah.
to record it here.
Yeah,
This is
we
like
had
a
to
chill
switch
spot.
the scenery up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a very chill spot. Yeah. All right, people. You know, in the words of late great Joey Diaz, powder your nutsack, wash your balls, and you know, just have a good day, have a good week. There's motherfuckers out there plotting against you. You gotta plot against them.
Yeah, shout out to Joey Diaz.
Yeah, he's like, if there's motherfuckers out there plotting against you, you gotta plot against them. Don't be afraid to stab a motherfucker. Like, yeah, but yeah, sweet. Peace.